Bruh. What is happening? ExtraL by Jennie Doechii is a song all about women empowerment and confidence. And I'm confident I will not be well watching this. It's not gonna be good for me. From the bald head performance to the missing body parts, we have a lot to break down from an editing perspective. Howdy, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a pro music video editor for artists like these guys. Let's get into it. Lyrical Lemonade! Oh my, okay. First up, we have Korean Lyrical Lemonade. Shout out to Cole Bennett, who is the director and editor of this piece. Cole, if you're watching this, thank you for being a prolific music video director-editor combo. I'm still afraid of directing. I tried it once and it terrified me, so I just stick to editing. But bro, you're such an inspiration. We have a bunch of fades. I'm sure that we had choreographed lighting on set, but I'm thinking that there's a lot of them in camera. And when you dip to black, it's a perfect time to cut and just change the camera angle. And also literally feels like you're blinking. When you look from over here to over here, you actually blink in between those looks. And this kind of simulates that. They got their own money. Pop your shit. This and my girls from the spot, so they got their own funding. Knock your shit. Okay, Cole, I see you, brother. Oh, shoot. All of my girls looking good and they got their own money. Pop your shit. This and my girls from the spot, so they got their own funding. This is absolutely deliciously cut together. We have consistent choreo. And when you have consistent choreo, cutting on motion or when things are happening, cutting on action is one of the best things you can do. So we go from this top angle, which seems like a pretty trademark Cole Bennett shot. And on the action and the lights going down, that's when we decide to cut. And then right here, we cut to the close-up when she puts her hand up, and then we cut out of the close-up once she throws her hand towards the camera. Delicious. Oh boy, there's stuff to talk about. We cut to the lip shot again, and she's inside of sand. Why? Why? Hold that thought, we'll talk about it later. And then we get some delicious lighting cues right here. All of this, I believe, is done on set with a lighting designer where they coordinate flashes and sync it up to the song. And it's almost like a live performance, but shot on a music video. And then check this out. On that, I'm gonna name it, it's a dolly zoom flash cut. Basically, you shoot a dolly zoom and then make it look like a bunch of stills just being cut together. So we start on a really long lens where we're far apart, and then we move the camera closer so she maintains the same size and go to a wider lens. That speed ramp. How the heck are they doing this? She's missing body parts. What is going on? There's probably a few ways to do this, but one of the easiest ways is just to put green screen over the parts that you want to be transparent. They did this in Soul Surfer with Bethany Hamilton, where she lost her arm to a shark attack, and the actor playing her just wore a green sleeve. And then in post, you just remove the arm and it looks like she's missing an arm. The speed ramps too, with the sand swirling around. Right on that downbeat. Whenever I'm making reaction videos like this or edits, I do need a screen recorder that's actually built for creators. And lucky for us, Wondershare Democreator has got it together. And they just dropped some new features. Let's check them out. If you're like me and you regularly need a great screen recorder, look no further. First off, the recording interface, beautiful. 4K, 120 FPS. So if I'm recording tutorials for my course, reactions for this channel, everything looks delicious and crispy. And they've got multiple camera frames so I can switch up the look of my video, making my videos a little bit more dynamic. But if you don't want to deal with complicated editing software, the real magic happens in their editing interface. Check it out. You can make AI thumbnails by scanning your recording, finding the best moment, and then auto-generating a thumbnail. No more scrubbing through footage trying to find the perfect moment. I'm not a gamer, but if you are, check out their gaming templates. It's super easy to add a pro look to any video. And if I don't feel like talking, AI dubbing lets me just type text and it'll generate speech for me. A little scary, but kind of awesome. So if you make reaction videos, gaming content, or just want to level up your recordings, DemoCreator is a must-have. And the best thing of all is it's free to try. So hit the link in the description and check it out for yourself. This is the huge advantage of having choreography throughout your entire video. Whenever you're changing scenes or changing setups, or maybe in this case, rearranging chairs, because you have the choreography tying everything together, when you change scenes, it doesn't feel very jarring. It actually feels like a match cut because the action and the motion is always matching. So we go from the original setup to the circular setup. Again, we have this high angle quarter shot that is so Cole Bennett. And we even get it in a close-up right here. I love this angle. It is so unique. This is so swagalicious. The editing is very minimalistic. They're just letting the dance play out, and only when they feel like cutting, they're cutting. There's no crazy camera tricks to hide something or make it look cooler than it is. It just is what it is, and it's delicious. The whole vibe is just beautiful. Thank you, Cole. Right when they say the lyric top down, he cuts to an actual top down shot. And then they look up when they say staring at the stars, looking towards camera. Top down. Yup. It's the perfect shot. She just threw her hand up, bruh. Shout out to VFX artists everywhere. What the frick? So it looks like they might have used a motion control camera rig to make sure that the camera movement matched perfectly as it dollies out right here and then goes high. You can honestly see a tiny little jitter, which is reminiscent of mocap cameras. Right there, and as it goes up, she throws her hand up. She like goes like this, her hand turns into VFX, and they use the sand and this object flying towards camera to distract our eye so we can cut to the next shot. And then motion control camera right back down. Stop it, bro. And this has been pretty much all one shot. This is nuts.
Fight, give me nerve, give me cunt, let me serve. Let me out, let me in. Lock the doors down, got the keys to the Benz.
Did you see that hidden cut, guys? Okay, from 109 to, when does the shot look like it ends? Okay, it looks like it ends at 136, so almost 30 seconds. They're doing a one take. Honestly, it's even more than that because right when you cut, it's the beginning of this shot right here where the motion control camera comes out. Now we have 3 different shots cut together, starting at 106 to 136. Here's the first shot from it. And then we get a little match cut right there. Now we're in the next shot. And then after Doechii walks out and sits down, you see right here, there's a couple frames where you see almost like a double exposure effect, where you can see 2 of them. And I believe that they did a hidden cut right here so they could get 2 different performances, one of Doechii walking out and then one of this section right here. So then that right there is the 3rd shot, but it's all one camera move. Because there's so much eye and finger choreography right here that they have to get perfect. I'm sure it was probably so hard to do in camera. Right there, that transition was delicious because you have a match of action right here. As Jennie exits the frame, putting her head down, it creates like this downward motion. And then the next clip starts with the camera tilting down, matching that action. Ooh. This section is just like the Rose Bruno Mars Apata song, where on set you slow down the music video and they just, you know, sing to it in slow motion. And then in post, you speed everything up so it syncs up with the song properly. And then you get this really like twitchy, fast motion. It's just, it's cartoony and fun. Bruh, what? What is happening? This dude is me watching this music video right now. Bro's in full conflict. Like, he is in so much conflict that we cut to his close-up right here. You can clearly see how he's doing. It is not well. And we use his bald head as a VFX transition to this. Now, what in the world does this represent? The song's talking about women empowerment, confidence. They're in a back-to-back pose, all in red, in heels, standing on top of a man's head. And a bald head historically might be a reference to leaders and people in power. And they are just standing back-to-back on top of a powerful person's head. Wow. They are sticking it to the man for real. Okay, so if performing on a bald man's head wasn't enough, Jennie just went in this sandstorm box and she's literally missing parts of her body, showing how she's completely transparent. She's in control of her environment. And in many cultures, sand represents the idea of a fresh start or transformation, which aligns perfectly with her starting her solo career with her new album. Again, we get these top-down quarter angles, Cole Bennett's trademark, and we get some flashes, some strobing on set. Where normally we would have to cut a lot to create that energy, that strobing actually creates that energy for us. So we can keep the editing minimalistic, but keep the energy up. Ooh! I love this selfie cam vibe. It makes us feel like we're on FaceTime. We're actually with the artist. We can connect with them. They're not hiding anything. They are completely transparent. They're not trying to look too cool. That's how you use not cutting and not editing in order to create connection. Ooh! I don't know why I did that. Please cut that out. If you enjoyed this video, check out my breakdown of Denial is a River, where Doechii absolutely pops off. You don't want to miss it. If you want to learn to be a pro editor, check out the link in the description. God bless you. Thanks for watching.